people!
Greetings, everybody. Welcome back.
Yay!
Rebel Awesome in the house. And mosquitoes, too.
Ooh! We're making an evening stroll to the neighborhood.
Yes. Here with some words of encouragement.
Yes. And, so we're Janneke Hellebrekers and...
Hydro Hellbreaker.
Yeah, and we share inspiration and information and knowledge wherever we can help with, and also a lot about like mental health and physical health, and also we help also manifesting your dream life. You can do also coaching with us for that, because we want everybody to be able to be happy with their life and to really live their dream life, like to really live how they want to live from their authentic self. And I want to, this time we have like our subject is about not caring what anybody else thinks. Because you want to live your best life, you want to be yourself and not take, the words of other people more important than yours. Don't give a F what everybody else is saying.
In other words,
do you.
Yes, in other words, do not care what people are thinking about you. Because believe it or not, I used to be a people pleaser.
Yeah, me too.
At one point.
I am still, I guess.
Yeah, you learn. You're coming along, though. She's coming along. Don't worry, we're doing this. She's coming along.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
Learning while we go.
So I was a people pleaser. So like I was saying, people pleaser, doing what everybody wanted you to do. Never saying no, always saying yes. And never really taking care of yourself. Putting everybody forward before you. And it should be equal. If you're going to help people, make sure you put yourself up there as well.
And also, like, whatever they say, don't get swayed by it. Like when you have like big plans and you dream big, and other persons just say like, yeah, but you can't do this or this, not like it's like it brings them like your energy down.
Or like when they say you can accomplish what you want.
Yeah, yeah.
Or they fearmonger you into not doing something, so you don't do it. A lot of people project. A lot of people won't do what you would do, and that is why they are where they are now. And you do what you do, and you don't let that get to you, and that's why we are where we are now. On this wild and crazy adventure. Am I right?
Yes, definitely. And you also need to be a bit like Delulu, they call it.
Is that a Dutch word?
No, it's like English. Like they call it Delulu, delusional.
Oh, okay.
If you want to manifest,
it's like cray, but that means crazy.
Yeah. If you want to manifest your future, you have to start like living as if it's already there, and saying that. And saying that, and writing that, and letting people know what.
Like writing down information.
Yeah.
Okay, like for example, like.
Or like also what you want to manifest, like what you want to do, like your projects and the future, and you talk about it. But for people that.
And live like you're actually already there.
Yeah.
This will help manifest what you want.
Yeah, and you say it also like you're already there. But people that don't understand that, they really think that's really strange. Like you're delusional. They think. Like this crazy or delusional, but you need a bit of that. Because otherwise you wouldn't be where you are.
Well, that's actually like, I would call it reverse sanity, because this world is crazy.
Yeah.
So you do need a little bit of that just to survive and push through this mess that we call Earth that we're living in right now, this realm.
Yeah, and really feel like, what do you want? And like, don't let yourself be swayed by other people and on what they say. Like so many times you feel really great, and then someone says something shitty, you feel down. It's like, it's not worth it. Like it says something about that person, not about yourself.
Yeah, never let it get to you. Never let anybody saying change any of your decisions or stop you from doing anything you want to accomplish.
And that is like you have to be so strong in yourself and your confidence and your self-belief, and that takes work.
It does.
That takes work
inner
to
work.
Really be like
get your inner work
so confident and so knowing about yourself and knowing what you want and like knowing what you're going to do, and you're gonna do it. Like all the things that I in the past wrote down, what I wanted to do, like being a healer and an author. So
you're talking affirmations again, right?
Yeah, like everything what I wanted to be later on. It's like years ago I wrote that all down, and you watch that back, you read the back, and it's exactly what I'm doing now. It's like healer, coach, speaker, author, and I didn't know that years ago that it was gonna happen. But if you say that like I am, and you say that, and I am this and this, and the more you believe it, and the more you know it, and you can write it down or say it, like what you said with affirmations, then you make that happen in your reality. Like if you talk about that to people as if it's now, and also
manifesting, huh?
yeah, but also not only like talking about it, but feeling it. Like how would you feel if you have this, or how do you feel if you accomplish like have everything? Like people think like if I have this, then I'll be happy now. But first, be happy and knowing it's all coming. And so that's one of the best things, like the manifest things already. Be that frequency, and you attract it, and that is so important. That is so important to be in that frequency, and then it comes. And even if you don't believe it fully yet, it will still come. And when someone comes and says like, "Oh, that's not possible," you will not. No, still believe that.
How about a vision board?
Yeah.
First thing I noticed was like we had completed a vision board, and of all the things we wanted to manifest, you know. And what I realized is that after completing this vision board, we put it somewhere where we can see it constantly. Mine's on my desktop on my computer, which I look at every day pretty much. And what I've noticed is quite a few things on that vision board have already taken place and have already happened.
Yeah.
Which I know and I believe in it now, and more things are going to start popping up on that vision board until it's finished complete. So you can really control this, but not as quick as you want to, but you can make things happen. If you speak them, if you write them down, if you live like you're already there. It's really nice, it's really cool.
Yeah, so don't let anybody stop you, and know that it's all possible. Know that everything is possible. Like if we were not so courageous for doing the things that we did, being in fear and still doing it. Like we're making this video right now. Like most people are like even afraid to talk or to do even this.
Well, I can give an example right now. Speaking of not thinking about what people are saying, because back in the day, I would never make a video because I'd be caring so much about, okay, how do I look, or what are people going to say or think about me, or how am I going to speak? I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? I have a mission to accomplish. I've been chosen for this mission to share certain information, or just information that needs, I think it can be applied to help other people like us. I don't really care. Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
I don't really care. That's how I do it. Like I just don't really care what somebody is saying or thinking about me. And I had gotten sick a long time ago. I'm deathly sick and recovered from it. And ever since then, after recovering, I had not really cared about what anybody says or thinks about me. If I want to do it, I do it. If I believe it's good, it can help people, I'm gonna do it. I don't care, and I don't have any feelings towards what anybody says or feels about me or against me. As long as nobody's trying to come hurt me physically, you know, it's all good.
Yeah, I had my first interview, and one of the comments was like, "This woman doesn't know what she's talking about," and I was like, it's like I was shocked. Like
somebody said, "You didn't know what you were talking about?"
Yeah. So in the comments, first interview, and I always think like there's always people that are negative. So like, don't let that stop you.
Especially if you're on the right path.
Yeah,
You'll see more of that stuff coming out. Like you really like stir something up in their soul. If they got a demonic soul, a spirit, you really stir it up, they'll come at you. And all you do is block them and shut them out. Don't give them your energy.
Because by being yourself, you will trigger a lot of people, but you never know what you will trigger in them. So instead of like walking on eggshells, really speak your truth, and you will feel that by how it feels. Like, because when you're like you get like problems with your throat if you're not really like a throat chakra.
Maybe you get like stress in your
when
body.
When you're not saying it, or you have like different masks in different places. You will feel when you're really yourself, and that is also, you become more and more yourself, and then you have more and more people that you trigger. So I sometimes have to block people on my Facebook.
Yeah. I'm gonna add to that too. I'm gonna say something about the mask, but like, yeah, that's good that you she also asked me like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Because you said this, I'm like, oh, just delete, comment, and block. You know what I mean? Like, if it's so negative, just get rid of it. Don't feed it any energy or any attention.
Yeah.
Put all your attention to what's positive and what's good.
Yeah.
As far as a mask, I recall this before I became authentically myself. depending on who I'm hanging out with. I think I might have said this in a prior video. I'm a certain way. I'd be a certain way with you. And then if I was going to hang with my friends, I'm another certain way. And then when I'm going to hang with another person, like some family members or in front of your parents, I'm this way and I'm that way. I'm not even the same person. I'm a similar person, but I'm always slightly different, in some kind of way. And at one point, I got confused of who I was while I was around a certain person. And like after like I had my awakening, all that went out the window, and I was just like, I'm just going to be me all the way. Because like when I had the awakening, there was no sense of being anything else or anyone else but yourself, but myself, authentically. And it feels good. When you have authentically yourself, you're in your power. You're truly in your power. Nothing could stop you. And it's a great feeling. It's a really good feeling to be yourself. You almost feel invincible. So put your confidence up there and keep it. Be yourself. Don't care what anybody thinks. Sorry, you good?
Yeah, in the past that I said sometimes things. I said something so that because like, oh, I think they like it. And you were not saying the really things like, oh, I like this music. And you did say like, no, I don't like that. And I think it's in the past that you really want people to like you. And that one thing that I found on internet was saying like, don't, why do you want people that everybody likes you? You also don't like everybody.
No, I didn't hear that, but that's a good one. That's a good
You
point.
also don't like everybody. Like, be real, be truthful.
Yep.
And there's like some people you gravitate to and other people you don't. Yeah. And you shouldn't be like wanting to
find your tribe, find your vibe.
That everybody likes you. That is also something strange, no? That you want everybody to like you.
Well, I think it depends on where you are in life as far as like your healing journey goes. Because you could have had some kind of trauma where like you could have been abandoned. It could be your parents, it could be anything. Trauma can cause this.
Yeah, fear of abandonment.
The feel of the want for being needed. Also, it could be anything. Just do what you just have to work on yourself. Find out what it is, work on it, and you can conquer it. And you can start being yourself. And you won't be needy for anybody or anything else. And like I said, once you get there, it's a nice feeling. Because then you'll find out like who's important to you and who's not. I don't know if that's a bad way of saying it. And to me, everybody's important in some kind of way. Even if they're not, they seemingly not. Everybody come across. We teach each other, whether we like it or not. Everybody's important to somebody. Everyone. But you keep your healthy boundaries up.
That's important. That was the thing. I had it also in my head. The boundaries.
Yeah, keep your healthy boundaries up.
Make sure, but some people you don't even need to use boundaries, but other people you really need to use boundaries.
Yep.
So it's really important to know that. And also, you want people to say it themselves when they're triggered. Like, hey, this does something with me. And then you learn from it together.
Well, I think if you're in a relationship, you can let them know like what hurts you and how it hurts you, and that like somebody said something a certain way that did trigger you.
Yeah.
When I see random people, that's not the case. I just like don't really do anything to trigger anybody. But if I didn't like something, I just like I don't really pay it no mind because it's not hurting me. You know what I mean? Once you get into that power of like not caring what people think, that comes along with it. You're not really hurt by anything at all. Some things can bother you sometimes, even if you work on yourself. But you just stay the course.
Yeah.
And you just keep it moving, keep it positive, because at the same time, with all this being discussed and all this being said, right now, this day and age, we are in a spiritual warfare right now.
And nothing.
This is a part of a test.
Yeah, and nothing feels as good as you being yourself. You're in your own energy, and that gets better and better. Like if you're meditating or you're like dancing and you're in your own energy, and that is such a beautiful feeling. And once you find that, you want to keep doing that. You don't want to lose yourself again, and that's why you want to keep finding yourself and more authentic versions of yourself. And actually like more you, because you're peeling off things that are not you.
And this will also cause more reawakening. If you're already awakened, or you place of woke, whatever you are. I mean, by the definition of coming to like new realizations, the more you become yourself, the more of these awakenings you'll keep going through, peeling back more layers and more layers, and digging deeper in the truth, within and outward as well.
And you can see more about awakenings and reawakenings in the awakenings in our previous video. and you can see that as well. And yeah, it's really interesting journey that we're on, but you become more and more yourself, and the rewards are there. Like sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but it is there.
Yeah, you might not notice them right away,
Hmm.
but sometimes the rewards are even in the lesson itself. So you might not get any physical rewards, but you are getting a lesson.
And what I also wanted to say is, like a lot of times in the spiritual community, we are also like, everybody is you, and everybody was a reflection of you. And sometimes people are just, uh,
Reflections of your old self, I want to say, the ones that you want to be part of.
yeah. Sometimes people are like just rude, and it is more a reflection of themselves, not you.
Or your possible self that you're not.
Yeah.
Your
So
negative possible self.
that's why, like, it's not always. It's not always like people saying, like, I feel also like spiritual bypassing, like everything is a reflection of you, but sometimes it's also not. So don't always, like, I want also say, like, don't start questioning yourself because of what someone else said.
Yes. Always go by your gut and go by how you feel. Go by your gut and go by how you feel.
Because there's multiple layers in this whole thing. It's the things that you want to do, the things you want to say, the other people, and like having the confidence in yourself, and the people pleasing, and the boundaries. It's a lot of layers in one video. So yeah, this was a lot of things in one video.
Yeah, another
About
randomized type of video, but we had to put it out there for you guys.
and it was all about like doing what you need to do, saying what you want to say. Don't give up what everybody else thinks.
Yeah, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Just do you and don't worry about nobody else. So basically, what I was saying is just authentically be yourself. And don't worry about anybody saying anything about you to try to prevent you from doing what you need to do in life. Keep it moving, keep it pushing forward.
Yay, we believe in you.
Yes, we do. So love, light, peace, power, and happiness to everybody out there.
Lots of love. Bye
Stay
bye.
awesome, forever awesome.